Now, as a rapper, your songs, are they typically full rap, or do you have like a chorus where it's melodic, or how is your creative process in terms of your song writing?
Sometimes it goes very standard.
Okay.
Sometimes, but usually there's always a sung chorus
Okay.
in it. But then sometimes I just go haywire and not being something that is super controlled or like super standard, where like my song my song IDK, that song is like nothing is standard. It's just like rapping, and then suddenly you're like, oh, he's singing.
Oh, where'd it go? Hang on.
Yeah.
And I guess because I'm not very familiar with how rapping albums go as far as like the structure of it, but is there a specific structure that goes into a mixtape, for example?
No. There will never be a specific structure. It will always just be like, how do I go into creating this? When do I feel like a song is finished? And then that's just, the beauty of it. You never know, like, if it's, like, how it's going to go. That's just, like...
And when you do create your songs, do you write it as a whole, being a story from one song that goes to the next song until it reaches the end of the album? Or do you create a story that ends when the song ends?
That's something that I've done, like, for now, because I haven't thought about it super, like, officially, in terms of like making it all mend together.
Okay.
But then in Act 1, my latest album, the 15th and the 16th songs, they kind of connect.
Okay.
Where the 15th song, I was just talking about stuff that was very personal to me, and then it's very dark, and then the last song on the album, it's like kind of like depicts that I'm suddenly in hell now. So that's like the closest thing that I would say of like an actual transition in terms of storyline. But within so far, I have not made a concept album yet.
Oh, okay. That's the word for it, a concept album.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been thinking about it since earlier when I was also interviewing the other guests, and we just kept calling it a continuity or a continuity.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask, is that one of the plans that you have for the future, producing a concept album, or would you like...
Of course.
Okay.
Because it'll be just a dope thing to do, be able to have a concept album, because one of the biggest influence I have towards that is Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
That album, like,